All right. Meanwhile, the Western Conference Finals began last night in Sacramento. The Kings worked all season to secure that home court advantage throughout the playoffs, but the Lakers just stole it right away from them, and emphatically a wire-to-wire 106-99 victory. And boy, it was hyped up there at Arco, but that crowd was out of the game immediately. A huge first quarter by the Lakers. Kobe had 10 in the first.
The Lakers were unbelievable. They went war emblem on him, wire to wire, and then Kobe was the guy in the first quarter. And don't forget about the big fella.
Shaq in the third was awesome. And in the fourth, the Kings coming back off the turnover. Here's Bibby to Christie. Kings did pull within 6.
That was about the only time it seemed to me the Kings got their running game going. It was off the turnover.
How about Bobby Jackson?
He's incredible.
This
is the guy.
Unbelievable.
I don't know if they start Turkoglu or not in the second game, but if they do and he doesn't give them much, get Jackson in quick.
All right, look at this shot, and notice where Chris Webber is hanging out on the floor. We'll talk about that in a moment. Robert Horry was great, by the way. 18 points last night on both ends of the floor. So the Lakers take home court. Now we got game 2 on Monday night. And Webber said something interesting after the game. Wow, I sure hope we get some calls going our way in game 2. Boy, if you're going to pin your hopes on that, that's not good.
Yeah, you know what? I like the Kings, and I picked the Kings just because I thought there was something wrong with the Lakers. They just didn't look like the Lakers of last year playing the Spurs. But to be honest with you, Chris Webber, he's got to step up in the fourth quarter. He's got to hit buckets and stop runs. He's got to get, Doc and I were talking earlier, he's got to get those meaningful buckets. And you can't complain. We just showed you this play. This is an important play in the game. And then so Shaq gets a rebound over you. No big deal. Turn around, start battling, get the ball. Don't look at the... How do you fall down right there? I mean, Shaq, I know, is big and strong, but there's no reason you end up on the ground at that point. You battle through adversity. You battle through the calls. It doesn't matter to you. With good call, bad call, you keep going. At that point, you can't fall down. That's your player. That's supposed to be your franchise guy, the guy you're paying $120 million to. The effort at that point of the game, it's got to be better.
Don't you have to beat a team in a 7-game series, actually believe that you're better than them? I mean, how can they believe that, having lost 8 of their last 9 to the Lakers?
Well, it's tough, obviously, and I think that's what that first quarter was all about. The Lakers came out for statements. Usually the Lakers don't have to make statements. Yeah. They have the big trophies and the rings. But you can see in the first quarter they had a focus like they had in the fourth quarter in the Spurs series. And I thought that's what that was all about, to show who is king. And right now it's the Lakers. I think the Kings have to get back into the running game, and they can't turn the ball over. I thought the Lakers were the team in the first half. They got into transition. The second half, the reason the Kings got back into it was because they forced some turnovers. So I think it's vital for the Kings to get the style of basketball, the game back to the way they want to play it. And I think they have a chance of doing that. Now, whether they can win a series or not, I don't know. But they have to play their style if they have any chance.
Just got to win one at this point, right? Game 2. All right, coming up after the break, we're going to join Ahmad Rashad. He's in Secaucus with a preview of the NBA Draft Lottery.